right, beautiful people of Lagos. This is Clean Edge. Good morning to you. And of course, Clean Edge is your weekly window into the ongoing efforts to build a cleaner, safer, and sustainable Lagos for all. My name is Mike James, and of course, every Saturday at 9:15 a.m., right here on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, we dig deep into waste management issues, and then we spotlight LOMA's interventions, and most importantly, we try to hear your own views as well. So today on the show, we'll be looking at monitoring, advocacy, and enforcement. On the spotlight, LOMA set up monitoring, advocacy, and enforcement, and it's all about pushing for compliance, promoting better health, and protecting our shared environment. Basically, that's the essence of the monitoring, advocacy, and enforcement strategy which LOMA has come up with. And we know that as Lagos continues to grow, so do its environmental challenges. But LOMA is rising to the task. We've done so much advocacy, we've done so much education, community cleanup exercises, stakeholders meetings, but hey, it's time for enforcement. It's time to take the bull by the horn, and this is what we shall be spotlighting on the show this morning. But we'll go on a break. We'll take a message from our partners LOMA. When we return, we shall begin the conversation. Stay here.
It. Yes, you don't do it. Indiscriminate dumping of refuse into drainage channels is prohibited in Lagos State. It has to stop. Henceforth, it's zero tolerance for building or erecting structures on drainages, setbacks, and alignments in Lagos State. Government is doing its best to make our environment clean and safe. As responsible citizens, we too should play our part to sustain it. Dumping of refuse into drainages, canals, or gutters destroys our roads and drainage systems, causes flooding in some areas, and poses great dangers to lives and damage to our public structures. Desist from disposing refuse into drainage channels and canals. It's damaging to the image of Lagos State. Remember, there are laws and regulations guiding the disposal of waste in Lagos State. Offenders will be prosecuted according to the law. Do the right thing. Use refuse bins, not canals, gutters, or drains. Dispose waste responsibly. Protect our drainage system. Contribute to a safer environment for us all. Ìgbéga ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó, Àjùmọ̀ṣe Office of Drainage Services, announcer.
If you ask me what a team of heroes look like, I would say people committed to creating a clean and beautiful state. After all, what's there to love about living in a dirty and harmful environment? That's why at LOMA, we built an exceptional team with people like the fearless Binga who picks up waste from your house and streets, the Swift Musa who navigates all waste to the landfills, Iya Dupe, the super cleaner who saves our roads from litters, and of course, our magical recycler Atinuke who converts waste to wealth. Everyone at LOMA is committed to keeping Lagos clean in every way for a safer and healthier Lagos. LOMA, a league of heroes. Keep Lagos clean.
Just Clean Edge is the show this great Saturday morning, and it's right here on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Let's quickly take this traffic report coming in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, a very good morning to you.
Yeah, this is traffic monitor Gudele Folasade from Iyanoworo.
All right, go on, please. Go on.
For now, Ifako Iwoto Gate has been partially blocked due to the construction that is going on that bridge.
Okay.
The construction is about to commence. The contractors are already there. Try to partially block Ifako Bridge, Iwoto Gate.
Okay.
So we advise the motorists to take alternative routes.
Okay. All right. So
that is just what I want to say.
Okay then. All right then. Thank you so much.
You.
All right. So that's one of the traffic managers covering the Owerri end. bringing us up to speed with the latest real time regarding the much talked about repair works on the Oguri Ifako Bridge, which is commencing today. Yes, which is kicking off today. All right. So, like I mentioned, the diversion plan has been released. So we have alternatives provided already ahead of the repairs of the Oguri Ifako Bridge. We've been dealing with the failed expansion joints on the bridge, so it's now time to put them in order. So this repairs is to commence today, Saturday, 20th of June. And of course, like she mentioned, it's about to commence. So some partial closure has been done on the Ifako corridor inward toll gate. Yes, partial closure of the Ifako corridor inward toll gate owing to the commencement of the repair works. All right, which we've been talking about, and it's going to last for 110 days. So the alternative is for you coming from Yanuworu to go through Bagada, connect Anthony, so you can access the Ikorodu Road and find your way to your destination. All right, so that's for those coming from the island to the mainland. Just navigate Bagada, Anthony, link Ikorodu Road, and find your way to your destination. Come from the island towards the mainland. All right, and you'd have fine movement on the Ikorodu Road towards your destination. All right, but of course, will be 70 more helpings as the event unfolds. The repair works is about to commence on the Ifako Ogudu Bridge. Yes, so be on guard. Yes, alternatives have been advised. Okay, so back to the show, Clean and Edge, here on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. So looking at Loma and, setting up the monitoring, advocacy and enforcement team in order to ensure a cleaner Lagos. Now, we understand that the Lagos State Waste Management Authority, LOMA, remains committed to creating a cleaner, healthier and more sustainable Lagos for all. As Lagos continues to grow in size and population, so do its environmental challenges. And in response, LOMA is intensifying its monitoring operations and advocacy efforts to ensure that waste is properly managed and that environmental laws are strictly enforced. In the past few months, the authority has ensured environmental offenders are duly prosecuted to serve as deterrent to others. And based on the gravity of the offences, some were sentenced to 3 months, 3 months imprisonment, while some offenders caught were asked to pay fines or even made to carry out community service within the community. And all of these efforts are geared towards compliance with the environmental laws of the state. So LOMA is not resting on its oars, just to let you know that, as enforcement is always deployed as a last resort. Like I said, we've done so much advocacy, education, enlightenment, stakeholders meeting regarding, ensuring cleanliness is sustained. But then, as a last resort, enforcement has been beefed up in order to ensure that, the message of maintaining a sustainably clean environment gets to all and sundry. So LOMA recently embarked on a joint monitoring and advocacy exercise at Lekki, Victoria Island axis, to create awareness about the long-term benefits of sustainable waste management practices. And this advocacy drivers, from radio sensitization to schools, public engagement and community dialogues, aim to educate and influence an attitudinal change in residents to adopt proper waste management practices. That's the aim of all this. That's the whole idea of putting all this advocacy in place. So enforcement has been beefed up, and LOMA has been monitoring waste disposal practices, and they've even gone as far as prosecuting a couple of environmental offenders, which I mentioned. And they've done some awareness campaigns from schools to the streets. And like I mentioned, some violators were sentenced to 3 months in prison. Others were fined and asked to do community service. And this is just a strong message that improper waste disposal will not be tolerated any longer in Lagos. It's no longer business for the indiscriminate, waste dumpers, those that dump waste on the road median and the drainage channels. So LOMA is saying, do not make any mistake. Enforcement is a last resort. So what LOMA really wants is attitudinal change. But first, let's look at why sustainable waste management matters. I would like to break it down. Why should you care about sustainable waste management? It's pretty simple. One, it protects your health by preventing diseases and reducing pollution. So when you live in a clean environment, of course, the rate at which you contact diseases like cholera, water and airborne disease will be very low. So it protects your health. It protects the environment and it minimizes harmful emissions. When you, this is from burning your waste, which releases, toxic gases into the atmosphere. It protects your environment and it minimizes harmful emissions. Yes, it boosts the economy as well by creating jobs through recycling and reusing materials. That's another aspect in terms of, economic, impact on the society. It also improves city appeal. Yes, it attracts tourism and investment. Nobody would like to visit a dirty city or go to a dirty place to have vacation or even picnic. It also promotes civic pride because cleaner neighborhoods mean better living. So this is why Loma is emphasizing strongly on why you should care about sustainable waste management. So what can you do to achieve this? That's the big question here. And that's the essence of this program today. That's the essence of this topic. That's the essence of what we're talking about. And that's the essence of enforcement. So you know what to do so that you wouldn't get caught, so that you wouldn't be sentenced to prison, or you wouldn't have to pay fines. There are better things to do with money than to pay fines for, doing what is wrong. So Loma wants what Loma really wants from you and I as tenements in Lagos is to comply with waste collection schedules. Do not dump waste indiscriminately at odd hours, most importantly, because they're watching you. You might think, it's late already, or it's very early in the morning, no one is out there, but hey, that's the time these people were even caught. Yes, I was opportune to, come across some videos circulating the internet at about as early as 5:30 to 6. Yes, they were, picking these people up, mostly women, and it's disheartening, market women. Yes, they're the ones, perpetrating this evil act. So Loma has come out to say, look, just comply with waste collection schedules, sort your waste, separate recyclables and food waste. Even if you're not looking at the economic benefit of this, but at least it helps, reduce the amount of waste that gets to the dump site. Join community cleanups, team up with your CDA, CDC. Loma has also engaged people in this community cleanup exercises. So be a part of it, be a part of the advocacy, and encourage your kids, your neighbors, your friends to join environmental clubs. Yes, nurture future waste champions. That's the right way to go. And looking at it from the other wing now, Loma is also saying, look, this is what you need to do. Report illegal dumping. You can call Loma or use the WhatsApp line, or they have a toll-free line as well. If you find someone, perpetrating this evil act, you can report. It's very important. It's part of ways of, reducing this menace, curbing this menace, nipping this in the bud, and most importantly, lead by example, because a cleaner Lagos begins with you, begins with me. So now it's all about you and I doing the right thing, because, hey, Loma is building its big stick on environmental offenders. So let's go on a break. We'll be back. I would love to hear from you as well. And then I will see how we can wrap things up on the show, Cleaning Edge. Don't go away.
Stop it! Yes, you don't do it. Indiscriminate dumping of refuse into drainage channels is prohibited in Lagos State. It has to stop. Henceforth, it's zero tolerance for building or erecting structures on drainages, setbacks, and alignments in Lagos State. Government is doing its best to make our environment clean and safe. As responsible citizens, we too should play our part to sustain it. Dumping of refuse into drainages, canals, or gutters destroys our roads and drainage systems, causes flooding in some areas, and poses great dangers to lives and damage to our public structures. Desist from disposing refuse into drainage channels and canals. It's damaging to the image of Lagos State. Remember, there are laws and regulations guiding the disposal of waste in Lagos State. Offenders will be prosecuted according to the law. Do the right thing. Use refuse bins, not canals, gutters, or drains. Dispose waste responsibly. Protect our drainage system. Contribute to a safer environment for us all. Ìgbéga ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó, Àjùmọ̀ṣe ni o. Office of Drainage Services. Announcer.
I need you. You need me. Together we can make Lagos clean. Make sure you throw away your dirt properly, not inside canals, to avoid flooding on our roads when it rains. Lagos Traffic Radio say keep Lagos clean, moving Lagos forward.
If you asked me what a team of heroes look like, I'd say people committed to creating a clean and beautiful state. After all, what's there to love about living in a dirty and harmful environment? That's why at Loma, we built an exceptional team with people like the fearless Binga who picks up waste from your house and streets, the Swift Musa who navigates all waste to the landfills, Yadupe, the super cleaner who saves our roads from litters, and of course, our magical recycler, Atinuke, who converts waste to wealth. Everyone at Loma is committed to keeping Lagos clean in every way for a safer and healthier Lagos. Loma, a league of heroes. Keep Lagos clean.
Lagos where we dey must be clean, yo. I go do my best, make you do your own, oh. Yama yama dirty, find your way, oh. Because as we dey so, now for clean, yo.
Ẹ̀kọ́ nìyí fún gbogbo wa ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó. Ẹ jẹ́ ká kí ìjọba lẹ́yìn ní gbogbo ọ̀nà tí wọ́n ń gbà láti mú kí ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó kó lè mọ́ tónítóní.
Cleanliness, they say.
basically, it's all about achieving a clean and a more sustainable environment for all of us to live in. Yes, so cleaning your homes, your surroundings, your streets, weeding the area, and of course, desilting the drainage systems. These are positive habits that can make a positive impact on our environment. And of course, yes, cleanliness is next to godliness. Loma is not just cleaning Lagos, it's building a movement, one that needs your support, the support of you and I. So just to remind you that waste management is a collective effort. It's not just for the government alone to put in place. It's a collective effort. We all have a role to play in this regard. So that's how I'll be wrapping things up this morning on the show Cleaning Edge. Remember, you can always stay in touch with Loma via WhatsApp on 0708 060 1020. That is 0708 060 1020. Or you could call the toll-free lines. Yes, Loma's toll-free lines. It's up and running. It's 0800 052 962. That's 0800 0052962. I beg your pardon. Connect with Loma via socials: Facebook, loma.gov, Instagram, loma_gov, or you can send an email to info@loma.gov.ng. All right, and so that's how we're wrapping things up and on the show this morning. Of course, we'll have Ojúṣe Loma come up on Wednesdays, every Wednesdays at 3:15. Every Wednesdays, Ojúṣe Loma, that's Yoruba version of Cleaning Edge, and Cleaning Edge comes up on Saturdays at exactly 9:15 up until 9:45. Just 30 minutes of advocacy regarding proper waste management. All right, I must say very, very big thank you to the General Manager and CEO Loma, the person of Muyiwa Badi Geshi, and not forgetting the Director of Public Affairs, Mrs. Folashade Kadri. Thank you so much for the logistics. And of course, my executive producer is Tayo Akonle. Cleaning Edge will come your way again on Saturday at exactly 9:15. Till then, to have yourself a wonderful weekend and a great week ahead.
Stop it! Yes, you!